course, many make sense talking points for the world of sports. We will take our time, follow up all those, all those major talking points on how matters and the play, since morning, and talk about those big stories we don't make up over, we don't happen over at the week. Definitely big stories on play over the week. Now, more we just start up with putting the play around. Talk about Jurgen Klopp and in Liverpool team, where you go club still they give the boys courage and said, no worry, just calm down, everything go day okay, and he believes that the fit achieve the unachievable still for the EPL. Now, of course, we'll start up with the Liverpool matters. We're going to go talk about the games that will happen for the FA Cup and the EPL. What's the chances of Liverpool this season for the EPL? Yesterday, Liverpool be officially been barred come out from the Europa League. They still get any chance to win the EPL this season based on how the EPL table they look right now?
With the way the EPL table they currently, now Manchester City now get the upper hand. Based on we know this Pep Guardiola and this Manchester City team when it build over the years, once they go sit down for that top of the table, it is hard to carry their leg, come up for ground, use them na ground. So me, I believe Manchester City now them there for the driving seat. And what they just do now, just to win all their remaining 6 games to lift the Premier League title. And with the what they get on paper, the teams where they want face on paper, to me personally, I think they're very hard for them to drop points. But we know football, they know if they predict time every time. It's very hard sometimes. If you just predict A, B go happen, or you could go C, or you go C, D. So I believe Manchester City that be the favorite to win them right now. I don't think Liverpool and Arsenal go fit, because even these two teams, Liverpool and Arsenal, with their form recently, if Manchester City even drop points, they go fit capitalize, they go fit take advantage of that drop point. So I think the league now Manchester City and the day to lose right now.
And now, if we look those where Liverpool go play from now to the end of the season, they go play against Fulham. They go play against Everton. They go play against West Ham, top 4 position. Tottenham among the top 4 position. Aston Villa, top 4, and of course they go play Wolves on the last day. So looking at how they happen for them, Aston Villa, tough not to crash. They are among the top 4. They're difficult for them. But if we look at City, of course, looking at the City team and how the City team don't arrange themselves already. Some will easily go with the fact that City fits be the club where we feel say they get the easiest, talk about games to play compared to Arsenal. Now, of course, looking at City games, if you look out for your own side, those City go play before ending of the season, and every they play among any of the big 4. Are they very correct, or the big 5 before the end of the season finish?
No. I think they go play Tottenham, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, Fulham, and I think their last game against West Ham.
So looking at the way. Looking at the way it be, like, I then get the easiest
on paper, yes. Now there are matches I think easy one kind, but we know how this Premier League be and how football be in general. One team if you just look easy, if you just go put some stuff for your Gary. But now why I talk the league they for Manchester City hand to lose right now.
Now more assume of course, more assume Arsenal City draw points. And we will look at Chelsea, Arsenal games where Arsenal get to play now before the season will finish. Now we look at Arsenal games, Arsenal get to play Wolves, they go play Chelsea, they go play Tottenham, they go play Bournemouth, and they go play Manchester United, and they go come play Everton the last day. Now, looking at the way things be right now, if City, for example, draw points, you think Arsenal will pick up 100% points from all these games they are available for them?
I doubt the Arsenal team strongly now after that loss to Aston Villa and the loss to Bayern Munich for the UEFA Champions League, because that are back-to-back loss, and we know now very strong mental thing it could take, because it don't push the team for tight corner right now. So the team really need to react. But when you look these Arsenal officials, there's some kind of tricky games there. You understand? Like Chelsea, we know that one at London derby game. That game go always hard. When Chelsea and Arsenal play for the first leg, even that period when Arsenal, they high fly in one kind. The game not even easy for Arsenal. If you look at Arsenal, even struggle to get draw come up for that game. So Chelsea game, now tricky game. Tottenham Hotspur game away. That one na North London derby.
Yeah.
We know Tottenham Hotspur they get their own beef with Arsenal. So that match also not go there easy. And Manchester United for Old Trafford, we know Manchester United, We see how they play against Liverpool,
Liverpool,
for FA Cup
even against even Chelsea.
yes, when people they expect say okay, Manchester United don't finish. You don't understand? Liverpool go beat them. They beat Liverpool. So these games now tricky games for Arsenal. If na the way Arsenal take start 2024, where they beat everybody, they don't draw only one game before they can lose to Aston Villa now. So if that kind of ginger they won't continue, I go say okay, just maybe they feel just go shock people one kind. But this their current form for these last two games. Don't even make out say how this Arsenal team they go fit handle this pressure because now the 9 minutes of the season be this.
Now, pause. Now, more we'll talk about waiting with the Arsenal problem. Now, we see Arsenal, same Arsenal last season, almost see this. Don't we see now too much difference we see compared to last season, but same Arsenal what we see last season where we say they don't almost get there, give their fans that big hope and everything. Before we know these players not going to give us what we expect again. And last season we give the excuse around the defensive, one of the central defenders picking up injury and matters like that. So we could blame even the keeper at a particular time. But what could be the Arsenal problem right now? Losing against Aston Villa, the Champions League and everything, what really be their problem? And what be your reaction to the Champions League, exit for you? You go hail Arteta saying try, or you go talk about the fact say he really no try?
Make I start with the Champions League exit first. I don't know, just yesterday, I day before yesterday, I follow my friend wey be Koshile. They talk about Arsenal matter. Him come they tell me say about the message where Arsenal put out for them social media, I think for Twitter, formerly Twitter, the current now X, say their Champions League run na something to be proud of. Say how I see them. So I got tell and say yes, that statement no be bad statement because if you look the Arsenal squad, many of the players for them, they play Champions League for their life for the very first time. You understand? And it's for a team when all these boys, I call them young boys, young players, they never play Champions League before. Champions League now the biggest stage when it comes to football, club football for Europe. And they can't reach all the way to a quarter final. I believe say if maybe Mikel Arteta go, even if say the players they down after that loss to Bayern Munich, I encourage them because if you look the team, not only Kai Havertz, now I go believe say go dey disappointed and Jorginho because those are the only two players who don't win Champions League before. So now those people now go say okay, then
personal glory.
Yes, based on personal glory, they go fit dey disappointed. Small say okay, that they expect to go far. And if you look Bayern Munich, look the history of Bayern Munich gets with Arsenal, and also even as Manchester United, those their glory time. Bayern Munich always they get upper hand against this English club. And the last time when they play Arsenal are 10-2 on aggregate. If you look the aggregate now, you see and say the gap between Bayern Munich and Arsenal. So they don't close
improvements on the
improvement on the team they make progress. So I really say yes, Arsenal fans feel they're disappointed, but make them tell themselves the truth. At the start of the season, they believe say they won't go win Champions League with a squad when they inexperienced for Champions League, with a manager where they inexperienced for Champions League. Because yes, people go point mistakes, one or two mistakes they make Arteta do, but yes, him never really get Champions League experience. Him see they learn as in the progress for the work. But I believe say with what they play for Champions League, they make progress so far for Champions League.
Now, looking at the progress now, some go say better may Arsenal win maybe Carabao Cup than having the fact that Arsenal will feel run throughout this whole season, have this kind of great form, and Arsenal will go back home without anything, no carrying to go out, nothing, not even even small spoon, no cup at all. Arsenal believe saying a very, very bad one for the Arsenal team not to carry into home. But now we'll talk about these two guys, right? Now, if you follow up the EPL right now, you get two guys they chase themselves. Man U and Chelsea. Most people never realize say Man U day 7th and Chelsea day 9th, and 3 points difference between Man U and Chelsea. And some even they argue say
3 years.
Say Chelsea if you catch up. Now, according to why some people they argue the argument, the fact say Chelsea gets one outstanding game compared to Manchester United. So it shows him even Chelsea get a bit of an upper hand. Now, also some debate on the fact say this Chelsea team if you pull through. Maybe not playing for the Champions League, but maybe playing for one of the European tournaments, maybe Europa League or Europa Conference League. Now, how you reason that matter?
This Chelsea team, a young team, but these young boys, they show say they're sabi. You understand? They never get that consistency yet. They never get that synergy for the team. Say yes, that they play consistently because one team when I believe they affect the Chelsea team, that they get injuries well. You understand? Today now the Sassi they go pair with one person for centre back. Today now Badi, the next day now Badi Chile. You understand? So all these injuries also they affect the team. The same thing with Manchester United also. But this Chelsea team, that team where they grew. But also they get one very good player where we say him to me now the revelation for this Chelsea team. Ice cold Palmer, like many Chelsea fans they call her.
20 goals
and
already.
many of them go argue say now him be the signing of the season. 20 goals for a player where
And I will take you on this one. Sorry for cutting. Now the debate already starts already. Saka, Palmer, Phil Foden, pick one.
I believe say today personally, me I know they like when they put some young players under too much pressure. I believe maybe people when they put Palmer for that question, that the same bracket with Saka and Foden, make them calm down first. The boys sabi play ball, but make them calm down. You don't understand. Saka and Foden don't do one for more than one season. This now Palmer first season, so make them rest with all this.
With the kind of Chelsea team where you see this guy they come in, the fact say in not really be the striker, but we see how they come in, they do one or two deadly things.
But you know how football they be. Say many times we don't see some one season wonders. People players will be say they burst into the scene. For one season, they scatter everywhere.
But you see Palmer.
Consistency now, they know.
You see Palmer as one season wonder.
Now, what we don't know. The football things they change very quickly. You understand? We cannot predict what will happen in the next minute. So make we see Palmer do one for another season first before we go they put out for the same sentence with.
But if you get these three guys and right now you need to form your team, which of them you go hire put for your team? With your current form.
If I be coach.
If you be coach right now.
Based on current form.
Current form right now.
Saka and Foden go play ahead of Palmer. But
seriously?
Yes, unless you go push Palmer and go another position.
So you go play Saka to
Foden. If you be England coach, for example, now you go bench Saka or Foden for Palmer.
Now very tough one. The fact say some ways looking for the fact say, like you talked earlier around the fact that Palmer just start time already. This is like don't show a bit of consistency already. So if you just risk put a Palmer to play, and everything.
Many of these questions we they ask, we go see some answers, but we know say people we go always still the debate time because it's still left to the way the coach want play, the style where the coach want play, and how he want make team set up. You understand? But I believe say experience wise, Saka and Foden don't do it for more than one season compared to waiting Palmer they do. Now Palmer they do very well, very excellent well.
20 goals already.
Nobody take him away from him. Experience, who don't do one for a longer period. I believe say all those ones matter when it comes to you want to pick your choice player. Okay, all right, we'll give us to talk about today, but more we shift. Then why I say like me, they call things the football ground. We want to talk about. Then when we shift, and we'll talk about Bayer Leverkusen. Now, very interesting one for them. They win the Bundesliga just about 6 or 7 days ago. 6 days ago, they win the Bundesliga. Unbeaten run still continue for the Alonso team. And currently, of course, they'll move to the semi-finals of the Europa League. Now, what will be the chances of Bayer Leverkusen? They fit go unbeaten win the Europa League. The way we get look at the clubs where they still remain for the Europa League, like Roma for that side. You believe they fit just go unbeaten, win that league? Yes, they get a chance to do you understand, but go easy because we know say European football not the easy. You understand? Most of all the teams when they for the competition are teams where also them they do very well for themselves because to face Roma, if you watch Roma under De Rossi now, their current manager, they play very good football. You understand? They attack, they score goals. We see how they knock AC Milan come out for the Europa League also. AC Milan now one of the Italian giants also. So it go there interesting to see how this Roma team will set up and how they will handle the challenge where Bayer Leverkusen will give them. But me definitely I would support Bayer Leverkusen, based on our Nigerian brothers who did there. Nathan Teller, Victor Boniface, I would expect okay, they go fit hard another medal also to the Bundesliga where they don't already win. But Roma not go be easy not for them to crack because they get very experienced players when it comes to European competitions too. Players like Paulo Dybala, they get Romelu Lukaku too, and also that Roma coach too, a person will be say industry takes glory with the Italian national team also. So it go there interesting to see who go come out on top. But me, I believe say just maybe Bayer Leverkusen will nick this one.
Okay, now we'll talk about Champions League very fast. No get time again. Champions League now we don't see the pairing already. PSG, Dortmund, Real Madrid going against Bayern Munich. Now for you, just pick them favorites to get to the finals.
I believe in Real Madrid because to me I believe say that them be the Champions League club.
Real Madrid and who?
Real Madrid and people they look Dortmund less, but this Dortmund
They
team
feel
they,
they shock
they
PSG.
play good football, but the Kylian Mbappe effect that be the thing.
Mm.
Mbappe fit just spring up, just score a trick out of nowhere. You understand? So, but PSG still get the edge on paper, but me I no go totally write Dortmund off. But I'll give PSG 60% to qualify.
And if Mbappe play for the final of the Champions League,
Mm.
and maybe he no win or no win and he win the League One, which definitely go win maybe the next Ballon d'Or winner.
If Mbappe win the Champions League, now he go win Ballon d'Or.
What of our guy in Ireland?
Alan go rest first. He go rest first.
Is that what we talk about?
Because we don't say that this Champions League Ballon d'Or winner, what's it called? The Champions League will get very key effect.
Very key
And
effect
also
because we have the World Cup.
European. Mbappe also get a chance of winning the European Cup.
Yes.
Also with in France national team. Because we don't say them are one of the favorites. So I believe all of these factors will come to play. And if it's winner for PSG, it will be a good one for us to sign off.
And we'll end with the FA Cup, and we get the big game tomorrow between City and Arsenal. For you, which
City
of them?
And Chelsea.
Sorry, Chelsea. I said I call Arsenal comfortably. City and Chelsea. Now, for you, which of these clubs feel progress to talk about the finals of the FA Cup?
I read now Pepe Man City will take place Chelsea tomorrow for that match. But Chelsea not go easy normally. Chelsea not go easy for them normally because Chelsea say this now Man City they stand between them and a chance to also win a competition, to have a chance to also win a trophy. So you know go there easy, but I believe the Manchester City will come out on top because no say Pep Guardiola go don't show him players normally for dressing room after that loss to Real Madrid for the quarterfinals of the Champions League for penalties. So Manchester City, I believe, so they will come out on top.
And Coventry, Manchester United.
Manchester United will come out on top.
So mine they go to second FA Cup final.
We go just, but maybe we go see a Manchester derby.
But
final.
Who you go prefer for mine to play if mine gets the finals? Mine to play either Chelsea or City.
I want me to play City.
Want to play City?
Yes.
But if you say Chelsea would be easier one for mine to play.
Nobody is easier for Man U.
Anybody mine if you mine
we see what Chelsea do Man U now. Even that one when we say they don't even think say okay Man U don't win the game, they don't almost give Garnacho player of the match. They change everything back for that.
So very inconsistent club. Akpos, thank you very much. This makes sense. I talk about